Welcome to the Your Advantage online tutorials. This video will cover adding employees to your account as users and giving them customized access for business online banking. Start by logging into Business Online Banking through our website. Hover over the Administrations tab and select Profiles and Permissions. From here, you can add a new user or edit or delete an existing one. For this tutorial, we're going to set up a new user to show all the permissions you can control. At any time, you can go back in and change these settings for any of your users. To add a new employee, choose New Employee and hit Submit. Under Codes, enter the name of the user you're giving access to. For security level, select either Employee or Supervisor, based on the user's job duties. A supervisor can have the ability to add, change, or delete users like an administrative account, while an employee will only have the permissions you assign here. Leave employee group at none unless your company already has a group set up. Transaction export allows an employee to export transactions to QuickBooks or a spreadsheet. Select Yes if you want this user to be able to do that, and No if you don't. The remaining fields are there to enter the user's personal information, including email, phone number, and a security question and answer. Then, enter the user's contact information. Under Client Details, select the company under which the employee is being set up. Then, go down to Security and create an Access ID. This is the ID the employee will use when logging in. Click Change Password to create a temporary password. The employee will be asked for a new password during the first login. A PIN is used only if your company is set up with a token. The multi-factor authentication section will only be used if the employee has a token. If so, select Pending Enablement under Token Status, and then for the token type, choose Go3. Under Role Assignment, you will give a title to the employee or supervisor. You can assign multiple roles to a single user. Select Add Role to assign an additional one. The Override section should be left as is, set to Use Default. Account Options allows you to control the user's ability to view incoming ACH and wire payments. If you have these services, choose Yes or No as desired for each. You do not make any choices under Approval Options. Review internal transfers, review ACH transfers, and review wire transfers will always be a no. Be sure you don't change these regardless of the user's access. Under Fund Transfer Options, Inquire Transfers allows you to select whether you want the user to be able to view transfers, while Initiate Transfers can allow the user to set up credit, debit, and fund transfers. Choose Yes or No accordingly on these. Review Bill Payment Transfers, however, should be a no unless you use our Bill Pay service. File Transfer Options lets you decide if you want the transfers initiated by this employee to have to be reviewed by an admin or supervisor. Clicking Yes means someone will have to review and approve these transfers before they can occur. Then, under Limits and Thresholds, you'll set parameters for this user in particular, including wire and file review thresholds, and wire and file daily transfer limits. Unless you're enrolled in Bill Pay, select No under Bill Pay. Then you'll see Interface Specifications. You don't need to do anything here. This will be completed by the bank. Under Electronic Documents, you can allow viewing of debits, credits, and savings and checking account statements. Check the box to the left for any of these you wish to give the user access to. Then, you'll use the Employee Account Access section to select the accounts you want to give the user access to. To allow access to any of these, simply check the box to the left. Under Application Enabled, you don't need to do anything. Skip over this section. Finally, click Next to complete the process of setting up a new user. If you ever want to go change any of the settings for any of your users or delete an employee, click on the Administrations tab after you log into Business Online Banking. Then, go to Profiles and Permissions. You can then search for users by name or access ID, then choose to change settings or delete the employee. Thank you for completing this Your Advantage tutorial. Now you have complete control over all of your users' access.